Hey there guys, it's TheRamosOnline here, and this is just a really quick guide on how I run my Pelipper. I'm going to try and get some better footage of it, because I understand the footage I uploaded earlier today wasn't exactly the best footage I could use. I mean, I've been sitting on that footage for weeks, and I really don't have anything better, because people just keep disconnecting. It's very annoying, actually. I might have to start using this on rated, just to stop people from disconnecting, because on free battles, people just get really arsey. So yeah, Pelipper. It is a very overlooked physical wall. It has a base defense, if we go into its stats, it has a base defense of 100. That is kind of hard to find on Pokemon. Not really, but at the same time, it is kind of hard to find on a defensive Pokemon that you wouldn't expect to be defensive. Base defenses of 60, 170. I mean, they're not the best, but we can make them work. Now, you can actually see my Pelipper in the top right-hand corner. That is my Pelipper that I run in-game. So, as you can see, the moves I've got in it is Scald, that is for Stab, if I can spell Scald correctly. It deals 80, it's 80 base power, it's got Stab, and it has a 30% chance to burn the target. Also, it thaws you out if you're frozen. If you ever got frozen, you can get out with Scald, it's pretty handy. Roost, what Roost does is it heals you for 50% of your maximum health. And it also removes the flying type from your Pokemon for the rest of that turn, which can be really good if you're trying to wall someone out and all they have is an electric or a rock type. You'll be surprised at how well Pelipper can take electric type hits as long as it gets a Roost beforehand, just because of how defensive it's going to be. Now, Stockpile is the next move I want to give to Pelipper. Stockpile boosts your defense and special defense by 1 stage every time you use it. It can be used a maximum of 3 times, and you'd normally use it in conjunction with Spit Up or Swallow. And yes, I'm fully aware of all the mature jokes we can make about that, but let's not go there. Basically, Stockpile, yeah, you can use it 3 times in a row to essentially boost your defense and special defense by 2.5, I believe. 1.5, whatever it is. I think it's a 2.5 boost. Whatever, it's good, okay? Now, the last move, you can actually see the last move on this Pelipper is Aqua Ring. This is more for singles, because what Aqua Ring allows you to do is get more recovery every turn. So with Leftovers and Aqua Ring, you are going to be recovering, let's see, Aqua Ring recovers 1/16 of your HP, and Leftovers recovers 1/16 of your HP. So you're getting 1/8 of your HP back every turn. That can be pretty nasty. The ability I recommend giving it is Rain Dish, that heals it by, let's see, if I can stop coughing. Heals it by a further 1/16 in the rain. So yeah. The other ability is Keen Eye, and what Keen Eye does is it prevents the accuracy from being lowered, and also prevents Pokemon from raising their evasion. Basically, you raise your evasion, it doesn't matter because the Pokemon with Keen Eye will ignore those evasion boosts. So it's really good for countering things like Minimize and Double Team, but I do recommend Rain Dish because Pico or Brother Pelipper isn't going to be coming out on a Minimizer, especially if you're going on Smogon, because that's kind of banned if you live under a rock. Now the other move you can give Pelipper, which I recommend more for doubles, you can also use it in singles, but I do recommend it for doubles, is Tailwind. What Tailwind does is it doubles your speed for the next 4 turns. That is 8. I'm an idiot. So yeah, doubling your speed for 4 turns doesn't sound like much, but if you have in doubles, it means your slower partner will be able to move before the other Pokemon. It also means that Pelipper can safely Roost, removing the flying type from its type in type matchups. I said type 3 times in a row. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys! I've said it like 5 times. I'm a big fat idiot. But yeah, what was I saying? It removes flying type from Pelipper, so if they were trying to hit you with a rock type move or an electric type move, you remove one of the things that makes it super effective. So electric's still super effective, but not ×4, which means you're probably going to survive. Rock, not even ×4 anymore. So for the stats spread, we're going to want to go with Calm. Calm boosts your special defense and lowers your attack. We really don't need that attack stat. Now I run maximum HP. No, I don't, apparently. Either that or my Pelipper. I'm having to look, because I'm trying to have to look and remember. Let's see. So my Pelipper has 154 HP. So that would mean I am running about 148 HP. It's starting to make sense, actually. Yes, it's starting to make sense. So what you want to max your special defense, put 148 into HP, and the rest into defense. There we are, that looks exactly like my Pelipper. So what this does is it rounds off both your defenses at 134. Not that good defensively, honestly, but once you start stockpiling, that gets doubled. And then it goes up even more. So you end up being very bulky after your 3 stockpiles. It's very hard to take you out. Another way you could possibly run it is going bold and just maximizing your defense. Now what this does is it makes you a defensive wall, but you might want to look at a different set, because stockpile might not get as much. I mean, you can still stockpile, you will still be boosting your defense, but it leaves you open to special hits. And one of Pelipper's biggest weaknesses being electric is mostly special. So, you know, the build you use comes down to what you'd rather be doing, but I just thought I'd show you guys, you know, exactly what I use. Let's try and sort that out again. 148. So that was what I really wanted to show. Also, you want to give it the leftovers. Now that is what I wanted to show about Pelipper, but now I also want to show you what kind of partners you can give Pelipper. So the one I use in game right now is Raichu. Raichu's hidden ability is Lightning Rod, which basically draws all electric type moves to Raichu and boosts its special attack by 1. It also gives the user electric type immunity. Now, one of my friends / fans came up with a brilliant strategy that I want to show, and I hope they don't hate me for showing this. But Minun's hidden ability is Volt Absorb. Now, Volt Absorb heals the ally if it's hit by an electric type move. Or rather, it heals the Pokemon that's hit by an electric type move. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Now, what else Minun gets is Entrainment, which allows it to pass its ability to someone else. And then Discharge allows it to hit everything on the field with electric type moves. So what you do is you Entrainment the Volt Absorb onto Pelipper, and then you just start going for Discharge. You're healing Pelipper. Pelipper can't get hit with electric type moves because that will heal it. It's a bad time for electric types, and that is really Pelipper's only big weakness, because rock types will not like the water type stab, and Pelipper can become very bulky after those stockpiles. The only thing you really have to watch out for is electric types, and running this strategy, electric types, useless. So yeah, a Lightning Rod Pokemon next to Pelipper, or Entrainment Volt Absorb. The last Pokemon you can really stick next to Pelipper, which can also get a lot of use in a rain team, is Seeking. Why Seeking? Seeking gets Lightning Rod. I mean, Special Seeking isn't as viable. As you can see, its special stat is only 65, its attack stat is 92. But you could either run, you know, an attacking Seeking, or if you were relying on electric type moves being a thing, you can maximize your special attack and just rely on people using electric type moves to boost your Seeking's damage. So yeah, those were really just the kind of things I wanted to show with this Pelipper. With the right support and the right partners, it can become a nightmare for the other player. It can become a wall that's very hard to take down. And with Oras coming out in just a few months, there's going to be a lot of these things everywhere. I mean, I know we can catch them in X and Y, but come on, they were kind of like everywhere in Hoenn. You couldn't go anywhere without bumping into a Wingull. So anyway, this video's getting a bit long now, so we'll end it there. If you enjoy this sort of strategy guide, this sort of layout, let me know in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up as well, and if you think this is horrible and you'd rather I go back to the other thing that I did with all the flashy backgrounds and more script-based I guess, then let me know and I'll go back. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching.